My name is Dick Cox, and it's my honor to welcome you to here today and to thank you so much for coming. I now get to introduce State Senator John Milner.
As Chris goes about his duties in Springfield as a spokesperson on the Appropriations Committee, Revenue Committee, anytime we as Republicans are looking to leadership for somebody in those particular areas of finance, economics, we move and look to Chris. Chris is a leader. Again, Chris tells the truth. And that leads me to this about Chris. If you want a man of integrity, if you want a man who's honest, if you want a guy who's going to go to Washington for us and work so hard, he'll work from morning till night, as he does for us in Springfield, there's only one choice, and that is Chris Lauzen. And I hope today we do it for Chris Lauzen. Chris.
First things first, I'd like to introduce Sarah and Robbie. Sarah and I have been married for 26 years. Robbie is our 14-year-old freshman at West Aurora High School, and we do wish that our other three sons, Ted, who's at Quantico, Virginia, the Marine Corps basic training, I wish that go Marines. Elliot's at Harvard University as a undergraduate in pre-med playing football for him, and then Hans just started at the University of Southern Cal. I wish that they were here today to be with all of us, but they're here in spirit. It's been a long 16-year journey to come to this point, but here we are at a beginning again. A wise man once wrote, "The past is prologue to the future. So fasten your seatbelts. I'm running for Congress. We're taking off together again." You need to become involved and change things for the better with us in this campaign. You know, Americans are hungry for honest, unselfish, competent leadership to help our country and its individual citizens achieve their maximum potential. Leadership is vision to see beyond the horizon and discipline to make the journey. You know that I am the only proven, reliable, traditional conservative running in the Republican primary in the 14th Congressional District. I am unambiguously pro-life. Unambiguously pro-Constitution, including the Second Amendment. Pro-traditional family. The best voting record in the General Assembly on anti-tax.
Hear, hear.
And the only one of 59 state senators, and this was before John Milner's time, to effectively speak against and then vote against giving more financial incentives to people who are breaking our immigration laws. And I will defend our right to keep the words "In God We Trust" on our currency and the words "Our Nation Under God" in our Pledge of Allegiance. And I ask you to join me in this run for Congress. This is the people's campaign for Congress. I know that there will be opponents who threaten to spend millions of dollars to hammer us with robotic telephone calls and TV commercials just full of unproven promises. But no one should be able to buy public office. We should earn it through building your trust and providing public service. There will be powerful political and special interests who believe that they should exercise more than their proportionate share of influence in making these decisions for us, the people with clout. But those political potentates, both Democrats and Republicans, try to swap principles for power, only to discover that in the end, they end up with neither. We are doing today what is seldom attempted in American politics. We are calling up an all-volunteer army of grassroots leaders to march against the power of money and clout. Good government is the best politics, and the best politics is not about money, it's about the quality of our relationships and the values we share. Limited government, individual liberty, free and fair markets, and traditional values, and I need your help. You know, people ask me, why am I running? I am running to serve my neighbors by continuing to provide the best constituent service at home and by reinforcing those who exercise good judgment in Washington, D.C. And good judgment in American government is already defined for us. It's in the Declaration of Independence, it's in the U.S. Constitution, and it's in Abraham Lincoln's second inaugural address. We are going to win because the people in the 14th District want to believe again that politics is not about money and clout, it's about people and our hard work together. We reward honest competence combined with a servant's heart, not arrogance, not swagger, and not ego. But most importantly, we're going to win because by God's grace, the second thing that happened in my life in second and third grade, and it was really good, is that a little girl named Sarah Longley sat right behind me. She was the smartest and toughest kid in the class, and I ended up marrying her. You know, now she's raised 4 beautiful, strong, and generous sons, and Springfield, Illinois, and Washington, D.C. have nothing that I want beyond doing my duty for my family and for my country. So thank you very much for being here. Let's go win!